Hello everyone, this is Awali, and today is the part 2 of our Snort section, which I'm going to talk about the IDS and IPS mode of Snort, which is the third mode, and this one is a little advanced. And this section is completely practical, and I already covered the first two mode, which is the sniffer mode and logger mode. And if you have any problem, go watch the first video of the Snort section. And in this video I'm going to talk about IDS and IPS, and also I'm going to cover how you can write your own rules, your own customized rules inside Snort, and you can prevent and detect the attacks. So let's go and start. So right here you can see these rules, but don't worry about this one. First you have to understand what's IDS and what's IPS. So as you know, IDS, it's an intrusion detection system. So when we use our Snort as IDS, we can just alert. We can get the alert, and also we can get the log. So we can save the files or save the packets for future offline analyzing packets inside another tools like Wireshark or TCP dump. But when we use our Snort as IPS, that's when we can do like drop. So it's gonna drop that specific packet and it won't let it to connect with the traffic and continue the flow. And also we can do with the IPS, when we set up the Snort as IPS, we can put the reject. So what it means, it's not gonna let any internet coming from that, and it's gonna reject or terminate the whole traffic. So as you can see with IDS, we can only detect which is in background, which is going to be in background. We can alert and log. But with IPS, we are going to be drop the packet and also reject the whole internet, the whole network flow. And also we have let's see, in IDS and also in IDS and also in IPS, which if we say like I'm going to put my Snort as IDS, that's really a concept. But the real thing, we are going to put our Snort as in IDS or as in IPS. So it's going to be inside our network. Like let's see if my network is 10. So this is the subnet that I'm using, and when I configure this Snort as NIDS, this is going to be alert and log this whole subnet for me. And when I use it as NIPS, the Snort is going to drop any packet from this subnet, and also the Snort can reject any traffic from this subnet. So basically we are going to put the Snort as NIDS or as NIPS. And the IDS and IPS is a concept, it's a common things that we are going to say, but in real world we are going to put it as NIDS or NIPS. Also we have let's see, HIDS and also HIPS. And what's HIDS? So basically, let's say I have a server which is okay. So this is my server, and I install this Snort on it, so it only can alert and log the packets for this specific server. And when I put the Snort as HIPS, so it's going to drop and reject the packets or the traffic for this specific server. So it's host intrusion detection system, and this one is host intrusion prevention system, and this one is network intrusion detection system, and this one is network intrusion prevention systems. So this is all for the theory things. I hope you all understand, but if you have any problem, you can just comment below. And if you think like, okay, I didn't get it completely right, so you have to watch this video first. Okay, this one is first, you have to watch this one because I completely covered the sniffer and logger mode. So this is everything for the theory part, and now we're gonna go and learn how we can write our own customized rule inside Snort. And before that, we have to know, okay, how the rules work and which things we should use. So right here you can see the alert. What the alert means, it's the actions of our rules. So what it should do when it gets the specific packets or from a traffic from the specific IP or the specific port that we get, what it should do. So it's gonna do the alert, and you can see we can lock, we can alert, we can drop, and we can reject. So I can put lock, alert, drop, or reject in the rule, in the action rules. And the next one that we have is ICMP. So what ICMP is a protocol, and we can define another protocol like TCP, UDP, IP, or ICMP. And this one, any to any, it means from any source and any port. So it means any source, any port. And then we can see the direction, which is, it's completely shows from the source to the destination. So this one's any to any means from any port to any, from any destination and any destination port. And after it detect the ICMP, which is going to alert us, what it should do, it should show us a message that says ping has been detected. Okay, you can write your own customized rules, you can write your own things that you should it should be easy for you to understand. And this is the message. And after that, you can see the SID. The SID means the Snort ID, which is a specific ID. And below 1 million, you have we have the Snorts like already built-in rules, and that's why we always going to put over 1 million as for the Snort ID, so they don't interact with each other, okay, or overlap with each other. And another thing is like revision is like kind of versions. And okay, so if I change anything to this one, I can just put the revision to 2 or to 1, so they don't overlap with each other. This is how we can understand. And you can see in the direction, if we put this sign, which is greater and less than, that means bi-direction. So that means from source to port, and from the from source to destination, and from destination to the source. So that's kind of 2 ways, bi-direction. So this is all the theory part for the Snort. And now we are going to go and open our Snort. So first of all, I'm going to open the terminal. Okay, I'm going to open the terminal, and right here I can go to the, okay, let's go and write our own rules. So for that, I have to go to the Snort folder. So for that, I'm going to type cd etc and Snort. So right now you can see I'm in the Snort folder, which I can see by LSLA, and you can see I have the rules folder right here. So what I can say right here is I want to go to the sudo nano. Nano is editor, okay. You can use another application also, but I'm okay. Let's do it with nano. So after that, I have to provide the rules folder, okay. Then where I should go, I want to go to the local.rules. So when I enter, I'm going to ask for the password. And right here you can see I already write down my own rules, but you can write your own rules, it doesn't matter. So you can see the action rules, which is alert, and you can see the protocol, which is TCP. Let's call it ICMP. Oh, sorry for that. Let's call it ICMP, and from any source of any port to the, let's say, any, and I wanna, if someone ping 8.8, okay, from if anyone ping from any IP address, this IP address, I have to get an alert. Okay, what the alert should say, it should show a message about the cyber valley pinging. Okay, and after each name we have to put a column. Okay, after each name we have to put a column. And if you ask why I put a double quote over here, because it's a string, and after our name and its string finished, we have to put a semicolon to say okay, it's done for this section. And after that I'm going to put the SID, which is the Snort ID, and as I told you, it's a name, so I have to put a column. And after that I have to put the number, so I'm going to provide it with the 1,000,001, because as I told you, so the rules do not overlap with each other. That's why you have to put over 1 million. And also I put the semicolon because it's finished, and then the revision column, and then I put the revision 1. And after that I'm going to put a semicolon to finish the rules, and close the bracket. And after that I'm going to do enter, and I can save it, and I can control X. So right now if I go to the sudo snort, and what was that? It was an alert. Okay, so here we have 3 mode for the alert, which is fast, which is not gonna show on your console, but it's gonna log the files. And if you say false, so it's gonna capture everything that it can. But the one that's not in the manual, it's going to be console, so it's a fast mode. And also I can get the takes and the capturing, and can monitor it on my console. So console, and then from logger. So let's say the logger, and where's the logger located? It's located in var log and snort. And which interface I wanna monitor is going to be np0s3. And now I have to define where is the configuration located. So for that I'm going to first etc and snort, and after that I'm going to snort.conf, and after that I'm going to put a dash q or a tag q, so we can run the snort in the quiet mode, because I don't want to get all those banners and all those kind of other things. So if I press enter, you can see I made a mistake, and I have to find where I made a mistake. Oh, some problem with the IP address. So let's go back to the sudo nano rules and local dot rules. So right here, you can see right here I made 3 IP address 8. And now let's send Ctrl save and go back, and let's write our rules. Okay, so right now I'm listening, and if I go and let's say ping 4.4.4, so right now you can see I'm pinging this IP address, but I don't get any traffic. So that's when I have to. But what happens when I go and say ping 8.8.8.8, and it starts pinging, and right now you can see I'm monitoring the traffic. So let's go and Control C. Okay, so right here you can see sometimes it's not gonna exit, so that's when you have to put another ping and Control C, and it's going to be fine. Okay, so right here you can see I can see the timestamp, also the SID, and then I can see the message, the cyber pinging, and I can see that it's using the ICMP, I can see it was request the source is 10.0.2.15 and the destination is 8.8.8.8. Now let's go and let's have a look like what things do we have in our log. Okay, so let's go cd var log and then snort. Okay, so if I type, so you can see all the Snort logs that we can see right here. All of them is right here, and I can see that Snort alert fast. And these are the files that I can analyze them in, also in the TCP dump or in Wireshark. So you can see right here that with the help of Snort and with the help of other application, I can monitor and I can analyze any packets. So right here, let's see another one, which alert as alert if it's TCP from any source of any port, and I'm going to type to the any port if it's using port 44, and the message should be a message column, then it's going to be Cyber Avali is sending files. Okay, and then as I told you, a semicolon and then the SID, and this one is not a string, so I'm not gonna put a double quote, and I have to put like, okay, 1,000,001 semicolon, and after that it's the revision, and let's put it 1, and that's it. This is for this rule. I'm going to save, Control X to exit, and now if I run it, so right now it's listening, and I can go right here. I'm going to clear it out, and now I need hping tree to send the packets. So if I go hping tree and version, so I can see that I have the version 3. And if you don't have, just type install app, actually sudo app install hping 3, and you can get the one, but I already have. So right here what I can say is sudo hping 3. I want to make one request, okay, and I want to use the port 444, and I want to get a sync flag from example.com. So right now you can see that I already sent a packet to the example.com, but I'm using port 444 or quad 4. So you can see right here I got this file, which it's located in the log bar, and you can see SID, the message, okay, and also from where it was sent, which protocol it's using, and what's the destination what's the destination IP, and plus the destination port. So you can see we can get it all. But right now let's go to the CD. If I go Ctrl C, so I have to send another one, okay, and if I go to CD and then to the for log snort, so if I can type lsla, I can see right here that it's RDM snort syslog. Okay, I want to open this one, which is the snort log 17, but so right now I can do is sudo Wireshark and snort.log.17 So you can see also I have a send flag, and I can start analyzing this packet inside Wireshark. So this is it for this part. See you in the next video, which is going to be the last part, and that is the part where we're going to talk about real incident happened and how we can write down a real rules as a real SOC analyst or real cybersecurity analyst. So stay safe, and thank you everyone for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.